Hey guys, Fahad here from Fit with Fahad, and today I'm going to do my first ever unboxing video. So what have I got in my box? So the other day I saw an Instagram advert for something called Angle 90s grips, and they look really neat. And if you've seen the adverts on social media, you'd know what I'm talking about. These grips are basically all about ergonomics and comfort. But when I saw these, I saw something a little bit more important than ergonomics and comfort. What I saw was the ability to have handles that were portable and inexpensive compared to stuff like mag grips and prime rotate. So if you've seen mag grips or prime rotate, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what those are, these are bars and handles that are basically designed to be a lot more natural when it comes to pulling motions, when it comes to, for example, if we're doing a lat pull down on a traditional bar, and if you see my lat pull down video, you'll know what I'm talking about. You're restricted to how you pull the bar. You can only pull a bar around here, whereas if you've got handles such as a mag grip, which allows you to hold it in this position, you can bring your elbows in a bit more naturally to mimic the way the muscle contracts. You can do that with prime rotate R bars as well. So the problem with mag grips and prime rotate, there's a couple of problems with these. The first is they're expensive. Mag grips and rotate, you won't get them for £100. £150, maybe even £200. And you got to remember, they're coming from America as well. So you're going to buy them in dollars online. You're then going to get them shipped to the UK, which is going to cost extra money. And by the time you've got them shipped to the UK, you're going to probably have to pay custom charges, which means that you're going to be paying in excess of £200 for these. So what I've got in the box is the Athlete A90 set. So what the Angles in 90 Athlete set is you get the resistance band, you get the TRX type of bands, and you get the grips, and you get two sets of this. Now I have spoken to Angles 90, I have asked them if they would potentially give a freebie away to you guys watching the channel. However, they've been reluctant to offer a freebie. So what I've basically told them is, look, if I like these grips, give us a discount code. So we're in talks about that. So what you're going to see for today's video is the actual unboxing, and then I'm going to go away for the next week or two and train with them, and then come back and give you a comprehensive review of my time using the Angles grips, whether I think they're worth it, whether you should buy them, etc, etc. So with that, you're going to get an unbiased review. So make sure you subscribe to this channel, click that bell notification so you don't miss the videos, because you are going to want to watch the follow-up to this video. So anyway, let's get this box out. Let's see what's in it. So I'm going to open it up. It's already opened up because I didn't know what it was in it yesterday when it came, but I haven't actually unpacked anything from this box, as you can see. So what have I got in this box? So I've got a sling trainer. We're going to open that and find out what that is in a second. I've probably got two of those. These look like the resistance bands. And remember, I've got two of everything in this set. I've got the most expensive set. So this this cost me about £129 with the discount. You can get these for about £40 if you just want the handles. Again, a lot cheaper than the primes and the mag grips. So here we have another sling trainer. Remember, I've got two of everything. The reason I got two of everything, I've got the deluxe set here, is because if I like these, I'm going to use these with my clients. So I've got another set of resistance bands here. So they're going to be really useful when we're training at home. And now this is what we really want to see. These are the actual grips. So we don't care about nice packaging. What we care about is how you train. I like that. So when I got this, I was expecting to see some fancy packaging. You know, I just opened a pair of Beats the other day and they were beautifully packaged by Apple. But I like that. We don't care about nice packaging. We only care about the way you train. I've got two of these in this box. Yeah, and what else is in here is probably an invoice. Yeah, an invoice. So I'll keep that for tax purposes. All right, so let's see what we can do with these and open them up and find out exactly what we got here. So I was reading comments on social media. Someone made a really good point about these, right? These are the grips. Someone made a really good point about these, is that in this current climate we're living in with coronavirus, COVID-19 and hygiene, etc., when the gyms do open up, These might be really useful because you can basically see how small they are, how compact they are. You can basically put these in your gym bag and you can take these with you. So they're your grips, nobody else is using them. So everything you touch, you can use these to get around it. So from a hygiene perspective, that's a really good bonus. Again, mag grips, prime rotator bars, they're not going to be as portable. The people that are buying mag grips and prime rotator bars are facilities like me. They're not going to be the usual person that's just a casual trainee who's going into the gym. So these, on the other hand, they are pretty interesting. Okay, so just putting them in my hand right away, they do feel really ergonomic. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these over to some of the equipment I've got in the studio just to show you what I intend to do with them. And then when I go ahead and do the full workout with these, I will then do another follow-up video with a full review. So like I said, right now we're just doing an unboxing. So this is the sling trainer. The sling trainer is kind of like your TRX system. So you see like an attachment. So let's just see what this is all about. Comes with a nice little bag to put them in. That's pretty useful, especially if you're like traveling. So if you like travel a lot, if you go to hotels and stuff like that, this is a portable training system you can take with you because it comes with a resistance band as well. So I mean, I don't know how to set all of this up, but there's a sling trainer. So we'll have a go with that as well in the follow-up video. You'll see what's going on there. There's some carabiners that come in here, 2 carabiners, that's useful. Okay, and then let's open up one of these resistance band sets. So again, resistance bands are really, really useful, especially when you're working out from home. A lot of people are working out from home right now because of the coronavirus, COVID lockdowns. So we got a little card here. I don't know what that is, just a warning card. So what I see here is looks like there's 2 grades of resistance, a black band and a blue band. So I'm assuming you can double them up. So they're quite long, they stretch quite well. So you know, you can do some good workouts with this, perhaps do chest, back, etc. Even legs with these. So I'm assuming they attach to these bands. So what these do is they kind of like hook on. You take these straps and you hook them on onto your bars, etc. So we're going to go and check that out now. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to show you, the reason that the Angles 90 grips appealed to me when I saw them advertised is, as I said, I've used mag grips, I've used the prime rotator, really nice pieces of equipment, but they are, like I said, pricey and they're not very portable. So when I saw these, I thought this could be a good alternative to those at a better price. So let me just show you one exercise, a couple of exercises that I thought that the application of using these handles would genuinely benefit the overall effectiveness of the exercise. So we're going to start off with a traditional tricep rope press down. So when you do a tricep rope press down in the gym, you genuinely use one of these rope press down thingamajiggies like that. Kind of feel like one of the Baldwin brothers in the film, the Glengarry Ross, where he pulls out those brass balls and, you know. Remember though, coffee is for closers. If you know what I'm talking about, you'll know. One of the best scenes in a movie, especially if you're into sales. Anyway, so I've hooked this on here. Let me just put some resistance on the apparatus, okay? And I'm going to do a couple of reps just to show you what it looks like with a traditional rope press down apparatus like this. So we're going to go down and up. Okay, it's not very heavy, but I just want to just show you how I'm doing this. The biggest flaw this has is your tricep fully shortened range is here. Okay, so when I want to shorten that tricep muscle and make it contract that muscle as much as possible, I've really got to get into this position here, okay? But with a rope, I'm only able to get there. So you can see there's a slight bend on my elbow. There's a slight flex on my elbow. I cannot get in that position here. I can't flare out my elbows this way as I pull out with a short rope like this. Now you can get longer ropes, okay? You can get longer ropes, but most gyms don't have them. And again, if you are going to carry this kind of equipment, it's quite a bulky thing to carry in your gym bag everywhere you go, especially if you start adding different sort of like handles into your repertoire. Okay, so let's try it with the angles grips and see if it's any better. So here is a standard cable attachment for a bar. You can use this for bicep curls, and people also use that for tricep press down. It's probably worse than a rope for a tricep press down, and I'll show you why. So when I do this, again, very difficult for me in that fully shortened position. So that fully shortened position, remember, it's going to be there, and I can't get to that position here with the handles. Okay, so with the angles 90, all you've got to do is just sort of attach them on to where you want them, like this. Okay, so there's one in, and I'm just going to put the other one in. So very simply, just sort of kind of hook them on into the position you want them. All right, now I'm going to hold and try and do a tricep pull down now with the angles. Okay, and immediately you can see I can get into that shortened position. Is it fully shortened? No. Actually, yes. And I can flare out my elbows. So I'll definitely be doing my triceps now with the angles, and I can really feel that contraction. It's a lot better. A lot better than a rope and a standard bar. It mimics what you can do with a prime bar. Obviously, you're not going to do tricep press downs with a mag grip. If you know what those, if you've ever used them. Let me just quickly show you how you attach. So you've got the bar, you just put the strap like that, and just feed the grip through, and it sort of like locks into place. So very, very stable, really pretty cool piece of kit. I really like that for tricep press downs. It's going to be really good, really good with lat pull downs, I think. But again, when I play around with these on my next couple of training sessions, before I do a full post-workout review on how I got on with these, I can tell you right now, I'm going to love these for pulling motions like lat pull downs, rows. Be interesting to see how they work in pressing motions as well, like a dumbbell press on a cable machine. But also that I've seen that you can use these as grips for things like deadlift, Romanian deadlift, rack pulls. So it'll be interesting to see. I can already see the application here when you're using it, say for example a rack pull. You can really engage the lats a little bit more with the grips. So that should be very interesting as well. Let's have a quick look at how these attach onto the accessories that come along with it, including the training harness and the resistance cords. So there's the resistance cords that come along with it. There's two grades. I'm assuming black's a little bit harder to use, more resistance than the blue, which is the case because these are a lot thicker than the blue ones. And again, I'm also going to assume you can double them up. So let's just try it. Let's just start with the black. Okay, and just put this against something here. And let's see how they work. They're probably going to need a carabiner. They've got little carabiners on them, so let's see if I need to do any more with it. Again, I'm faffing around. Need to put one of these down. Okay, so you can potentially attach these to something if you want. So from this position here, I'm just going to play around with it. So I'm just going to do a single arm row. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's a really nice movement. Okay, so if you are going to work out from home, you can do some good training with this. You know, you can do a good chest workout. I would definitely suggest you're going to do the full workout, get 2 sets of the bands. But let's try the chest pressing movement. So I'll get into this position. I might have to adjust this handle. No, does not adjust. Okay, let me try it this way. So I'm in this pressing position here, just to show you. Yeah, really nice, good resistance. How about that? And then obviously incorporate that with the bench, you'll probably get some good work with that. And again, You can double them up for more resistance, or you can potentially use that one if the black one's too heavy for you. Only comes with 2 different grades of resistance, so just be wary of that. So let's have a look at the suspension trainer. So the suspension trainer comes in this belt form like this. Let's unravel it and see what it does. I'm potentially going to need to use the carabiners with this. Right, so I'm assuming that all it does is you kind of like hook it through. I probably won't really be using much of this, but again, if you're going to be working from home, it's going to be pretty useful. So yeah, you feed it through like this, and then close it in, and then again wrap it through the second time, like you would a TRX. I suppose like that, I don't know. Let's just do that anyway. So you got that pretty firm. I guess you can put one end to something, hook it on. You've got the grips on the other hand, and again, you're probably going to want to use a carabiner, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to hook it on like this. What I've hooked it on isn't very stable, but yeah, it's going to mimic a TRX quite nicely. So TRX training, calisthenics, bodyweight exercises, this thing's going to be pretty decent for the money anyway. It's good value for money. It looks pretty durable. I hope it's durable. Only time will tell. But yeah, what you get for the money, 120 odd pounds for the dual system. That's 2 sets of these handles, 2 sets of the suspension trainers, 2 sets of the resistance pulley thingies, resistance bands. Value for money is good. If you don't want to spend so much money, they have options. You can just get the pair of handles for £40. And do you know what? If you're going to be training in the gym and you're not going to be doing a lot of traveling, you're not going to be training at home a lot, then those are going to be more than sufficient. If you are going to be training at home a lot, especially with everything that's going on with lockdown and COVID-19, if you're watching this during the whole pandemic, you probably want to upgrade it to the set with the bands and with the straps. Again, if you're traveling a lot as well, if you're in hotel rooms, if you're in, accommodation which doesn't have gyms, that pack will definitely be useful for you. So then, just to summarize this video, it was basically an introduction to the full review that's coming up, the unboxing that you saw, and just the basics of why I chose to buy these grips, what I'm going to do with them, what they can do for you. But tune in to the next video, which we're going to do for this review series, where I actually go through a full set of workouts with the grips, and then I'll give you my full review and my full opinion on whether these grips are worth the money or not. Now, this video is just my initial impressions on the grips, but the next video you're going to see is going to be a full review and a full test as to whether these grips are good, if they're worth buying, and if they are, go ahead and buy them. If you want to buy them anyway, I put a link below in the video description, and hopefully by the time this video goes up, the guys have given me a coupon code for you guys to get a discount on them, but they do discounts anyway. But check the description below, check the link description below, and just hopefully you'll get that. There will be a link below where you can buy them from. For full disclosure, it will be an affiliate link for me, so buying it from that link will support my channel, and I really appreciate if you do that. But if you are going to wait for the full conclusion and the full review of this video, and you don't want to buy the grips yet, don't worry, just click the subscribe button, click the bell notification, because you will then get the updates on the video as soon as they get launched onto YouTube, as soon as they get uploaded onto YouTube. You won't miss that video. So I appreciate that. I appreciate you watching this video. Listen guys, if there's anything you need from me, if you have any questions or if you want me to review anything, give me a shout. Put a comment below whether these grips have inspired you or whether you want to buy them. I look forward to seeing you on the next video where I bring you the conclusion. Check out the other videos on my channel. Remember, subscribe. Have a great day, sweat more, suck less, and stay awesome. And guys, if you like this video, don't forget you're going to like this video and you're going to like this playlist, but don't forget to subscribe.